Hello, welcome to Do It Yourself with Wayne. Today I'm going to show you how to tie a bowline. Basically you make a loop, you do this, you go around, you go back through, and there it is. Now I'm going to make this a lot easier for you to see how I did this, but my point here was this knot can be tied very quickly if need be, and this is a good knot to know. It's a great knot for rescue purposes. As an example, if you put a rope around your chest and you tie the wrong kind of knot, when people are pulling on that rope to pull you or whoever or whatever up, it can tighten up on you, and that can be a bad thing. If you got a rope around your chest and it tightens up, it can make it hard for you to breathe, or maybe even impossible for you to breathe. So it's important to know how to tie good knots. And a bowline is a knot that won't tighten up on you. It can also be used for a lot of other purposes. I use this when I'm boating. If you make a loop like that and you go up to a dock, you can drop that over a piling or post or something, and it won't tighten up, which makes it easier when you get ready to go to take it off. You can put that over a cleat on the dock or something. It just makes it easier because it won't tighten up, and it just is easier to undo. I use these when I'm cutting trees. I'll throw the rope up in the tree, get the end down, I put a bowline on one end, I take the other end, I run it through here, I pull it up, and then I got a loop, but it's like this around the tree. But here again, it won't tighten up. Once I cut the tree down, the knot's easy to untie. So it has a lot of good purposes. If you're pulling something with your car, you can drop that loop over a trailer hitch ball or something like that, and it won't tighten up on it where you can't get it untied when you're through. That's one of the really good things about knowing how to tie knots. If you tie the right knot for the right situation, most knots are easy to untie. I mean, some are not meant to be untied, particularly some of the fishing knots. But most knots for rope, if you use the right knot in the right situation, not hard to untie. Now, getting back to how you tie a bowline, typically, or almost always anyway, it's one piece of rope and you tie a loop. Basically, you're making a loop on the end. Now, to make it easier for you to see what I'm doing, I'm going to tie another piece of rope on the end here that's a different color. Or at least I'm going to try to. Now that's a square knot. If you need to know how to tie a square knot, I got a video for that. I'll put a link up here in the corner. I also put a link in the description because depending on the device that you're viewing this on, you may or may not see the link up in the corner. But just pretend that knot's not there. I'm just doing it, like I said, to make it easier for you to see what I'm doing. Now to tie your bowline, the first thing you do is you make a loop on the rope. Now the thing that's important is when you make your loop, this part is on top of that part. Okay? You can do it the other way around, but then you have to do your other parts the other way around. Get in the habit of doing it this way, because for me anyway, it's easier. But just make a loop on your rope where this part is on top of that part. Okay? Now you take the end of your rope. Okay? And you can make this loop that you're creating as big or as small as you want, but take the end. And the way we used to teach this to the Boy Scouts, and I worked with the Boy Scouts for a number of years, you pretend this is a hole in the ground. You pretend this is a tree. The end of your rope, pretend it's a chipmunk or a little rabbit or a squirrel or something. He's down the ground. He's down here somewhere. He comes up out of the hole. Then he goes around the tree. Then he gets scared or something, he goes back in the hole. That's it. Now, you take where the line went into the loop from underneath, or the chipmunk come out of the hole, and you take the end where the chipmunk went back in the hole, or the loop, or the end came back down through the hole, and you take the standing line, which is the line going out to where it's going to be pulling from, or the tree in this case, and you pull those. That tightens up your knot, but it doesn't tighten up the loop. The loop stays at whatever size you created, You can pull this thing all you want, and that loop won't tighten up. And that's how you tie a bowline. It's a very good knot to know how to tie. Now, one thing you should learn how to do as well, just loosen this up, and give me just a moment here. I'm going to put a longer piece of rope on the end here. Let's say you're in a survival situation and you're the one that needs help. You need to be rescued. Somebody throws you a rope and says, hang on, we're going to pull you out. You're not going to be able to hold on to that rope. You're probably already stressed out. You're probably already tired. You may not have the strength. All kinds of reasons, but you're not going to be able to hang on to that rope till they pull you out. In most cases anyway. A bowline can help save your life. Okay? When they drop that rope down to you, first thing you do is you put it around your chest. Okay? Under your arms, like this. Now you tie your bowline. Here again, same thing. Make your loop with this part on top of that part. Take this, like the chipmunk. It comes out of the hole. He goes around the tree. He goes back in the hole here. Pull this, that knot tightens up. Now they can pull you, and I made this a little too big, but they can pull you up out of the hole or wherever you're at, and that knot won't tighten up. This loop that you created will not tighten up on you. And that's a very good survival knot to know if you're getting in a situation where somebody needs to be raised up out of something. So I'd strongly recommend that, learn how to tie a bowline, because it's a very useful knot, but learn how to tie it around yourself as well. I'm going to make this a little shorter this time. But like that, and people can lift you up, and that knot won't tighten up on you. Pardon me. So anyway, that's how you tie a bowline. That basically is it right there. I guess it would look better like that. But, that's how you tie it. So at this point, I'd just like to say thank you for visiting. We really appreciate it if you click like on our video. And if you know someone that would be interested in learning how to tie knots, share this with them. We've got other knot videos online. We're going to be doing more. And if you would, subscribe to our channel and make it easier for you to find our other videos. And, we just like to say again, thank you for visiting. Do it yourself with Wayne. We hope you have a great day.